Over the report.
Thank you. I think it's difficult not to smile. Mr. President, despite the conditions under which the Census 2022 were undertaken, coming out of the COVID-19 pandemic, actually barely out, we took the first gap, and I was in there, I was acting, Mr. President. We took the first gap of saying when the restrictions were lifted, we sent out the enumerators. But soon, when that was supposed to happen, the floods also ravaged the country. And I don't want to talk about the July 2021. And you saw that SA also benefited from the workforce of the oxes when the buckets had to be pulled. And enumerators risked their lives crossing flooding rivers to make sure that all South Africans have been counted. And you've heard the chairperson of the Statistician Council talking about the rigor in which those numbers were checked through. And that's why, as a country and a government, we have always maintained that Statistics SA is the only source of data and statistics in this country. And any other data that is sourced or statistics that is sourced anyway, it's only those who comply to the requirements of Statistics South Africa. And we'll soon announce those ones that have been approved by Statistics South Africa to be the sources of reliable data, so that we do not create our own fallacies and self-fulfilling promises. But as I rise, Mr. President, to talk about the numbers and to invite you to talk about the numbers, I cannot bear not to gloat that as a minister who was responsible for launching the Artificial Intelligence Institute of South Africa with the University of Johannesburg and the University of Technology. This year they are expanding to 4 more hubs. I'm very proud that Melo Kuhle is here helping the Statistician General to deliver the statistics. It tells you, Mr. President, that the future of South Africa under the governing party is very bright and too bright. There's more challenges we are going to resolve, but we have confidence that the work that we are going to do with the statistics that we've been given, it gives us as government a real barometer of the challenges that lay ahead as we have to deliver services and those gaps that we need to close. And our people are admitting that which we have delivered for them as they mandated us. I'm very proud to invite you, Mr. President, as we start the journey towards 30 years of freedom and democracy, for you to respond to the numbers, and thereafter the Statistician General will hand over the report to you. Thank you. Over to you, Mr. President.